How you doing today? It's Friday again. What does that mean? It's Q&A with Aaron. So I got a few questions in. I'm going to go ahead and go through these questions. And again, if you have any questions and you really, you want to know, please click the link that's on the top of the page. It says Q&A with Aaron. I will take the time to answer your questions. So this is a great resource for if you have an alien question that that's really been sitting on your mind and you want to get a solution for it. Please feel free to ask me. Taking this time to do that, okay? So the first question I got in was from Ann. Ann asked me, she says, I'm nervous that with the holidays approaching, I'm going to put on weight. How can I avoid this? The biggest thing, with holidays, you have the tendency that you go to so many parties. I know myself, I've been to about 5 parties in the last 4 days. The biggest thing that you want to try to do, if you are going to have the food that's served there, just try to grab a smaller plate and just fill it up one time. Big problem that people have is they take the small plates and they fill it up 3 to 4 times, or they take a big plate and they pile everything on there, and you feel that you have to taste the Yule log, or you have to taste the brownies with this amazing nut cream sauce, or you have to taste the cupcakes that look like Santa Claus. You don't have to taste everything, okay? So the idea here is to control your cravings and do it in moderation so that at the end of the day, you didn't have 2,000 calories in desserts alone. Okay. So with the holidays, just moderate portions. You're gonna eat this food. You're gonna go out. You don't want to be a social recluse. So just try to control your indulgences. Okay. All right. So good question, Ann. Second question came from Debbie. She asked me, "Is it okay for me to have liquor, alcohol?" Well, Debbie, depends on how much you're talking about here. A bottle of wine in one sitting, probably not. Do you want to have a glass of wine with dinner? Sure, I have a glass of red wine pretty much every meal. So what that does is I usually stretch a whole bottle of wine throughout the course of 6 days. That is okay. I'm not telling you or advising you to be completely just 100% alcohol or liquor free. It is okay to have a drink here or there, but again, don't have 5 beers at one time. Have a beer, okay? Don't have 6 vodka martinis. Have 1 vodka martini. So again, liquor is okay, alcohol is okay, and just in moderation. Don't make it a habit. Don't have it, don't have too much, okay? A glass of wine is a nice small pour. It's not a full chalice, full to the rim. So when you say I have a glass of wine, you don't fill that glass to the top, okay? You have a nice 8 to 12 ounce pour of wine in that wine glass. And then the third question came from April. She asked, I always get the urge to eat late night before bed. What should I have? The important thing about before bed, things that you don't want to have, you do not want to have carbohydrates, especially simple sugar carbohydrates. That's going to come from like fruits, fast-acting carbs that break down quickly. What will happen is when you go to bed, that sugar that's broken down will not be translated and used. So eventually what happens is these excess sugars store as fat. So you want to avoid the sugar carbs before bed. And a good choice for before bed meals, I like to have like a slice of chicken or a little bit of turkey breast. So some protein right before you go to bed is a great way to satisfy that urge and that craving of food, filling your mouth with food before you go to bed. So try to incorporate protein, and leave the carbohydrates alone, okay? The last question came from Dawn. Dawn asked, how many days a week should I work out? Dawn, again, I think I've addressed this question a time before this, but you want to work out as many days as a week depending upon the goals that you have. So if you have goals to be an Olympic athlete, those people work out 6 to 7 days a week, a couple times a day. If your goal is to drop 30 pounds in 4 months, then you're probably going to want to work out 5 to 6 times a week. So again, depending upon the goal that you're looking to accomplish, should be the amount of times that you exercise. If you're just trying to maintain, and you're Dawn, I don't know what you do for a living. If you're a teacher and you just kind of want to maintain a good, healthy, fit body, a rule of thumb for me is 3 days a week. You work out like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of schedule. Give yourself Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday off, where you maybe go out and walk. So again, it all depends on your goals. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, that's the determining factor of how many days a week that you exercise. So ladies, I hope that I answered your questions to your liking. And again, anybody out there who wants their questions answered, please feel free to click that link and submit your questions, and I will take the time to answer your questions, okay? So until next Friday, have a great weekend and try to accomplish something you never accomplished this weekend, okay? Take care.